All right. I want to first start off with Angsang Haseo. Although I'm very fluent in my Korean, I thought it would be a great test to test your English instead for a change. So if you would please take a few seconds to please scan this QR code. We partner with Kuku here in Korea that helps us communicate with our customers and our partners, and it helps us, while we're still building out our Korean capability, help us to communicate with you better. So I'll give you guys a couple of seconds, make sure this is up and running. So while you guys are logging in, thank you to Kuku for coming in and helping us out and testing out this technology. Let me know if it works for you guys. Can I just get a raise of hand from someone if you guys are logged in and it's working for you, okay? Yes? Okay. All right, so let's start. Well, first of all, I wanted to welcome all of you innovators and digital pioneers. Today, we're gathered at the intersection of technology and transformation. It's a space where cloud leaders like Megazone and AWS are partnering with forward-thinking ISVs that you've been hearing about today to redefine what's possible in operational excellence. So I want to extend a great thank you to Megazone Cloud and AWS for allowing PagerDuty to partner with them for this iconic event, no pun intended. And I just want to make sure that everybody's aware that, if any of you want to learn a little bit more about PagerDuty, feel free to reach out to me or our partners at Megazone, who are our exclusive partners in the region. So the pace of technological change isn't slowing down, right? And neither can we, and neither can you in your business. So today we're going to explore how AI and automation and intelligent operations are not just solving today's challenges, right? But they're creating pathways for unprecedented business agility and growth. What I want to do is take you back a little bit in time to 2009, where we started. PagerDuty pioneered digital operation software in 2009, so we were very, very early in the game. We started with a single mobile app that recognized the growing complexity of the digital operations. Today, we're an AI-led platform trusted by half the Fortune 500, delivering unmatched resilience and helping businesses navigate increasingly complex digital challenges. We continue to innovate, empowering teams to reduce downtime and boost productivity through cutting-edge AI technologies. So I want to talk to you about an incident that happened last year in July. July 19, 2024, a major global incident caused widespread shutdowns, resulting in estimated $5 billion in loss. And it really highlighted at that time the critical vulnerabilities in third-party systems. With incident volumes surging at 43%, and each of them costing over $1 million per incident, operational resilience has become an urgent board-level priority, demanding immediate action for the engineering leadership like some of you in the room today. Here's another incident, not too far from where we are now. In January 2025, DeepSeek emerged. It was a breakthrough LLM demonstrating how generative AI is rapidly becoming a commodity, which has, $8 million in investment, but it is challenging billion-dollar industries today. So the clear message is teams must accelerate AI adoption and reduce technical debt, or you're going to risk falling behind. Let's talk a little bit about how PagerDuty improves your operational maturity, right? So operational transformation, this is no longer not an optional option, let's say, right? It's critical survival strategy for modern businesses today. Companies without an adaptive system to manage AI agents and digital operations will be fatally impaired by any of your legacy approaches, where you're trapped in silos, inefficient processes that create burnout. They expose yourselves to unprecedented risks. PagerDuty provides the proven pathway to transform from a reactive, manual operation to AI-powered resilient infrastructure that enables innovation and drives competitive advantage. So I'm going to go through a few examples here in a minute. So this is the PagerDuty Operations Cloud. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you've heard of it. This is an AI-first platform that has been pioneering intelligent operations for over a decade. So we are now at the forefront of enabling safe, secure, and resilient AI agent deployment and empowering your teams to focus on innovation by automating anything that is routine as a task, operational task, and transforming how businesses manage digital infrastructure. This is something I thought I would share with you guys, a couple of different labels, but also a really powerful slide, because we are a very open and flexible platform that works where you work. Any of these partners, if you're working with them, we work with them already. It's like the brain of your digital operations. It connects with over 700 leading industry applications, many of whom are here today, serving as a modern operations hub. It's also trusted by so many of the customers globally. Over 2/3 of the Fortune 100 and half of the Fortune 500, as well as the most innovative generative AI natives, they rely on PagerDuty. Our commitment to reliability, fidelity, and security at scale has earned us the trust of over 15,000 companies globally. So what is the reality, right? Every single day, we hear from people just like you wrestling with an increasingly complex digital landscape. You're being asked to do more, your resources are less, you're managing multi-cloud environments, new technologies, there's emerging threats, and constantly teams are changing, all while you're trying to deliver excellence to your customers. Our research reveals the stark reality that 91% of IT executives believe this is not a question of when will a major incident happen or if a major incident will happen, it's just a matter of when. So you need to be prepared for that time. These aren't just financial setbacks when they happen, right? They're team morale killers. A staggering 95% of executives say that incidents completely disrupt the workflow of their team, causing communication breakdown, project delays, and 98% of them, they say that they still don't feel that prepared and are always caught off guard by an IT outage. So something to think about. If your teams are drowning in system alerts, struggling with endless noise, and painfully slow incident resolution, something to think about is our AIOps solution, which is designed to transform chaos into clarity, enabling the teams to work smarter, not harder. So we tackle operational complexity head on by ingesting signals from across your entire ecosystem and intelligently filtering up about 98% of the noise. This means that your teams can focus on only the truly critical alerts. So during active incidents, our platform goes above and beyond simple notifications. We provide actionable intelligence that guides all the responders directly to the root cause. And it also recommends next steps. So we'll see a demonstration of that here in a minute. But we don't stop there. We leverage machine learning and automation to eliminate any manual toil, protecting your team from burnout, reducing mean time to resolution. What is the result? It's a proactive, data-driven approach to incident management that turns operational challenges into strategic opportunities. Meet PagerDuty Advance. This is our game-changing generative AI capability that is transforming incident management today. So this algorithm has been trained on petabytes and petabytes of data from billions of events. So that's with a B. It's like having a very super intelligent operations assistant. We announced this feature not too long ago at re:Invent in December with our CEO, who was accompanied by Matt Garman at the keynote. And what we want to talk about over there is like, imagine an AI that instantly brings you up to speed on an incident, right? It flags any past events. It helps you to generate any runbooks automatically if you need it. It crafts you the executive status updates. And it even writes the post-incident reviews. Our customers are saving hundreds of hours monthly, and eliminating tedious operational toil. And this is just the beginning of our innovation. The goal of this feature here is to make sure that automatically you're able to understand what's going on in your organization. If you have a CIO or any kind of stakeholders that need to understand what's going on, they can use PD Advanced just to get updated. And again, it takes away the human effort of updating multiple stakeholders. I thought it would be interesting to show what today's complex digital landscape looks like. So we transform incident management by leveraging AI and automation to turn chaos into a streamlined and intelligent process. So our approach, it starts with cutting through the noise, using advanced AI to correlate and contextualize your events, dramatically reducing the unnecessary system alerts. I'm sure you guys have at some point been at a birthday event or maybe a wedding, and somebody is having to cut that event short and take care of an incident because your alarm's going off. So when incidents occur, we don't just react, right? We proactively automate, remediate, and triage, minimizing your team disruption and quickly restoring the services as quickly as possible. If human intervention is needed, we instantly connect the right people with the precise contextual guidance directly in Slack or Microsoft Teams or whatever you prefer, assigning roles, recommending exact actions, what to resolve and how to resolve it faster. But we don't stop at resolution because we believe every incident is a learning opportunity. If you don't learn from why the incident happened, it's going to keep happening again, right? So with PagerDuty, our goal is to break the cycle of repetitive issues, accelerating post-incident reviews, and transforming each challenge into actionable insights that continuously improve your operational resilience. So what we're going to do quickly is look at a before state, and before PagerDuty, and then look at an after state. So for analysis, you can understand kind of the value that we bring, right? So we're going to imagine, so I'm going to let you just kind of look at this view. So this is a before state. Imagine a digital operations nightmare is what I would call it. Siloed teams, they're scrambling through fragmented communication channels. They're drowning in a sea of disconnected alerts from multiple monitoring tools, right? You can see that over here. The engineers, like yourselves in this room, they're constantly context switching, manually correlating the data from disparate systems that all live in silos today with no clear incident priority or ownership. Critical issues start to slip through the cracks, causing prolonged outages, massive revenue loss that happens to a lot of companies, and then there's team burnout. So alerts start to flood in from everywhere, cloud services, infrastructure, applications. This creates a very chaotic environment, right, and very reactive, where teams are perpetually fighting fires instead of driving innovation. So we find from a lot of our customers, they say that today we're fighting so many fires, we're not able to innovate and stay ahead of our competitors. Now here's a more streamlined view. Intelligent operations ecosystem. AI-powered incident management that instantly correlates alerts. It automatically routes to the right experts and provides contextual guidance. I think that's kind of the buzzword of my presentation today, contextual guidance. Teams receive clear, prioritized notifications with the recommended actions reducing noise by up to 98%. Automated workflows handle routine tasks, freeing up the engineer to focus on strategic work, building more modern applications. Real-time collaboration happens seamlessly across tools like Slack and Microsoft Teams, like I mentioned, with transparent incident tracking and rapid resolution. Every incident becomes a learning opportunity, with machine learning continuously improving your operational resilience, transforming your digital operations from a state of constant crisis to a model of proactive and efficient management. What I want to also point out is when there's an incident, it's not just the IT team, the engineers, the developers that are affected. Obviously, your customers are affected. And normally, we all know this. When customers are affected, they're not very kind. They start writing negative reviews, And I think the worst thing is they start looking for alternates, right? So if your 5G doesn't work, you're going to go look for an alternate. If your internet stops working, you're going to look for an alternate. If your Netflix doesn't work, you're going to watch Prime. That's just the reality of the customer world we live in today, right? So today is more than just a presentation. What I want to point out, it is a gateway to transforming your digital operations. You are here because you need agile, enterprise-grade solutions that deliver real and measurable impact. Don't take our word for it. I want to point out this study, which was done in the US, so probably doesn't really relate to Korea, but Forrester's is a very independent total economic impact study. We released this study in October 2024. It tells a powerful story. PagerDuty delivers 91% reduction in operational noise. That's a staggering 249% return on investment and pays for itself in less than a year. This isn't just a solution. It's a strategic pathway to operational excellence that drives tangible results for your organization. So, my last message for you today, so if you leave with one message, let it be this. In an increasingly complex digital landscape, there is a clear, proven path to operational resiliency, efficiency, and success. I'm really looking forward to connecting with many of you today personally, exploring how we can help you and your teams thrive. Thank you again to AWS, Megazone, and for your attention. 감사합니다.